This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we are at Pastime Company. I am here with Carl Nelson, the president of Pastime. Let me ask you, first of all, Carl, the company over 15 years ago, you got started here as a storefront here in Denver. And let me ask you, where'd the name come from, first of all?
Well, we were looking for something that would reflect what we were doing, and Pastime seemed to be pretty good. But the strange part is that people will send mail to us at Pastime, so we finally have to correct them. I thought it'd be the simplest word in the English language not to mess up.
When you first started here as a storefront, what was the initial store you did? Because first of all, folks, we're here on 99 Calumet. It's real easy to get to. You got parking on both sides here at the storefront. But we've also got an online stores, quite a few things under one roof here. And so basically, what did you start out with initially?
We started out with tools for one of my sons. He decided he'd rather be in the casino business, a little more exciting than tools, and that was sort of the start of it.
American Indian World is your store that you offer online as well. Tell me about that. What do you guys offer?
Well, we have a lot of products that are made by American Indians, and those I found during 8.5 years of working with them with their hotels and their attractions all over the U.S. and Canada and Alaska with the Eskimos. From there, we just picked up product. Next thing I know, I've got a business.
So these are made by Navajo, Eskimos, you name it, everything.
Right. Yeah, I have some Eskimo paintings here that are done on seal skin, and I have tea that's done by Sioux Indians in South Dakota. So a lot of variety there. I have some other things done by a Navajo lady who does candles and things like that, and she's got some pinon cream. She says it cures cancer, but I can't tell people that.
Can't say that, but you know what? You check it out, and you never know. Well, now let me tell you, we've got everything from power tools to the bookstore to basically things that you can put in your mouth and enjoy eating. Tell me about Food Fair.
Food Fair is a company for specialty food. I'd started a restaurant with a chef, and we called it Food Fair. It was specialty foods and baking things. And I kept the name, and since then I've added products like adobe milling that has anasazi beans, a little bit of everything there, and different hot sauce that they do that are not just in your normal King Super store, so that we can be a resource for people for something different in the way of food.
You can get some of those items here on the storefront as well as online.
Yes, that's right. We do keep a stock here. If we don't have it in stock, we normally can get it in a week.
Now, one of the items you talked about there with Food Fair was hot sauce, but you not only have that hot sauce, you've got all kinds of hot sauces. Tell me about those.
Well, we have over 1,500 that are online, and we probably have several hundred here at the store in Denver. We work directly with a lot of the companies that make the hot sauces, so we can pretty well fill an order within a week of whatever they want.
And you name it, everything from a good medium sauce all the way up to the hottest thing that probably on the planet.
We had one customer that bought some of the jalokia chili, the hot sauce made with that chili from India. He came back one time and he said, well, I won the contest. It's a hot chili contest. I had the hottest chili there. I said, well, how'd you do that? He said, well, I took those 2 bottles you sold me and I dumped them all in the chili. He said that everybody were crying and tearing up. So I said, good Lord, you could have killed someone, you know.
Yeah, but he definitely won. How many bottles you got here on the storefront?
I would say several hundred.
Wow, that's a great selection. Let's talk a little bit about golf. What got you into the golf?
Well, all of my sons play golf, so I got them started with golf, and one of them went on to become a golf pro, and we did a couple of golf courses, one in Wyoming and one in Nebraska. From there, I stayed with the Golf Unlimited, and I met a guy that was doing some books in Kansas City and in Missouri. So that kind of led to that section of the store. Very
interesting. It's the kind of store you walk into, folks, where basically you're probably going to find something that you can probably get an interest in. Speaking of, I walked through the back there and we've got a little pastime gallery. Tell me about that.
That's kind of a family thing. I have some of my daughter's paintings up there. She's a high school teacher, English teacher in Albuquerque area, and a couple from my mother, believe it or not, and I even have one from my ex-wife. So it's kind of a family. And then when I worked with the American Indians, I did a lot of photography out there, and we were documenting what we were doing, the work, and I did a lot of scenery things. I have some of those available here too.
And you've got a bookstore, nice little area. You've got a little kids corner there, and tell me what some of the things you got on the shelves.
Well, I've got cookbooks in there. And basically the bookstore represents some of my interests.
So as you can see here, folks, we've got quite a few things on our storefront here. As you notice, we've been putting the website at the bottom of the screen because this is international online business. I mean, Carl's actually done business pretty much worldwide. Is that right?
Yes, we've sent things to Russia, Sweden, Norway, Brazil, Australia, and Hong Kong.
So you got it, but folks, the nice part about it is you can catch him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week right on that website there. But you can also catch him physically in person here. Walk on in. Carl would answer any questions you might have, show you around a little bit, and get quite a few of the things that you would find online. You can find some of them right here in the storefront as well. It's a nice little shuttle stop if you're out and about, tourists coming through here.
We just joined the Santa Fe Art District. The shuttle stops right here in front, so people make the rounds. I think they go from 10th down to the rack house down the street and then all the way back to 10th again, so it's quite a deal.
And that's what you're going to find down here at Pastime Company with Carl. And come down, check him out. The phone number's at the bottom of the screen as well. Give him a call if you have any questions about anything, and he will be sure to take care of you. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.